In December of 1900, a ship approached a remote lighthouse in the North Atlantic. The crew expected to see 3 lighthouse keepers waiting, but as the ship drew closer, something felt wrong. No signal flag, no one on the landing platform. And when they entered the lighthouse, the 3 keepers had vanished without a trace. The Flannan Isles lie about 20 miles off the west coast of Scotland, a small chain of rocky islands surrounded by the cold waters of the Atlantic. In 1899, a lighthouse was built there to guide ships safely through the dangerous waters. 3 lighthouse keepers were stationed on the island at a time. Their job was simple but demanding: maintain the light, record the weather, and survive the long weeks of isolation. Life on the island was quiet, but unforgiving. Powerful storms often battered the cliffs, sending waves crashing far above the rocks. But the keepers were experienced men. They knew the dangers of the sea. And yet, in December 1900, something went terribly wrong. On December 26, 1900, the relief ship Hesperus arrived at the island. Its purpose was routine: deliver supplies and replace one of the lighthouse keepers. But when the ship approached the landing platform, something felt wrong. No one came down to greet them. Normally, the keepers would be waiting, but the landing stage was completely empty. Concerned, the crew sent a man ashore to investigate. He climbed the steep path toward the lighthouse, and what he discovered inside would deepen the mystery. Inside the lighthouse, the rooms were strangely quiet. 2 of the 3 oilskin coats used by the keepers were missing, but one coat was still hanging on a hook. Inside the kitchen, a chair had been knocked over, the clock on the wall had stopped, and the lighthouse lamp itself had gone dark. There was no sign of a struggle, no signs of violence, and most disturbingly, there was no sign of the 3 men. They had simply disappeared. The lighthouse logbook revealed something unusual. Several entries described powerful storms striking the island. One entry even mentioned one keeper being unusually quiet. Another wrote that the winds were the worst he had ever seen, but weather reports later suggested something strange. No major storm had passed through the area on those days. The final logbook entry was written on December 15th. After that, nothing. 3 experienced keepers had vanished without a trace. Over the years, many theories have attempted to explain the mystery. Some believe a sudden rogue wave may have swept the men into the sea. Others suggest they left the lighthouse to secure equipment during a storm, and a single powerful wave could have taken all 3. But some details remain difficult to explain. Why was one coat left behind? Why would an experienced keeper leave the lighthouse without it? And why did the logbook describe storms that may never have existed? Even today, the disappearance of the lighthouse keepers remains one of the most enduring maritime mysteries. More than a century later, the lighthouse still stands on the Flannan Isles, but the fate of the 3 keepers remains unknown. Perhaps it was a tragic accident, or perhaps the harsh Atlantic simply claimed them. Whatever the truth may be, the mystery of the Flannan Isles lighthouse continues to haunt maritime history, and somewhere beyond those cold northern waters, the answer may still be waiting. Why not share your thoughts in the comments below? And if you liked this video, maybe like and subscribe. Until next time, stay curious.